Welcome to Fly Nubian Queen Network, the network for melanated people like you. I am your host, Mary Dean Esquire, here at thewallstreetlawyer.com. And today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to start coming in here, dropping some nuggets for you guys, some of my secret formula, some of my secret brew, all the things that have made me great. And today I was looking over doing my own personal New Year new me exercise. And I thought, wow, why don't I just share this with everybody out there on Fly Nubian Queen? So that is why I'm here today. So drop your hashtag B1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. I know it's kind of late today, but I had a lot of things to do today, but I did not forget about you. And I did not want to start this new year off without you guys starting the new year off on the same good foot that I'm starting the new year off in. So come on in here, drop your hashtag B1, shout out your city, and I am the wallstreetlawyer.com. So I want you to shout out your .com as well and let me know where you're from. Let me know who you with, who you repping. Let me know who your city is. No, let me know who your .com is. Let me know what your business is. Let me know how you make money on the internet because I'm coming to you live on the internet. Okay, if you're looking to grow your business, please check out flynubianbusiness.com. If you're looking to better manage your money, please check out flynubianmoney.com. You can always find me, Mary Dean Esquire, online at thewallstreetlawyer.com. Okay, so new year, new me. Everybody, the new year, the one thing I love about the new year, oh, we got our brother Breezy Beezy in the house tonight. I feel like we all friends now. we cousins. We cousins. That's how we do on Fly Nubian Queen. We are not just, you know, people out there in the internet world. He's coming from Birmingham, hashtag B1. Bama's in the house. Okay. Yes, I feel like we are a family, and that is one of the things that I really do love about being a Fly Nubian Queen. I love the sisterhood. I love the brotherhood. I love the family that we get. And if you missed it, if you did not attend the All Black National Convention, you missed a treat. And make sure you attend it next year, because I have vowed ever since I went, not last year because it was canceled because of COVID, or I think it might have been online because of COVID. But I went the first time the year before that. And I have said that I will go every single year since then. And it was that kind of an event. It was that kind of party. And look, it's nothing. There's strength in unity. United we stand, divided we fall. And it just really warmed my soul to be at the All Black National Convention with the room full of, not a room, but a hotel full of beautiful black people, empowered, building together, loving on one another, encouraging one another, educating one another. It was truly a sight to see. I think that it was something that our ancestors will be, probably are in the heavens, looking down on what Dr. Boyce Watkins has built with Fly Nubian Queen and the All Black Business Channel and all of the other platforms and networks out there. I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm just happy to be a little old Fly Nubian Queen on the wall doing my Queen Thug Thizzle. So, and what we're gonna do today is, so again, back to the new year, new me. I love this time of year, and that it is a time of year that we've gotten through. It starts with Halloween. Halloween come the candy. Thanksgiving comes the turkey and the mac and cheese and the dressing. Then you got Christmas, which is more peppermints, patties, and mistletoe. And we got one more, New Year's, and then of course my birthday. For those of you who don't know, my birthday, 1, 2, 3 in the house, my birthday. But yeah, so it's all this festivities and celebration and all of that going on. But right after we get all of that celebration done, and we done got gifts from the fat white guy, and we done brought in the new year. Then in comes all of those New Year's resolutions, and all of it's a wonderful time to assess, compare, what am I doing this year, and how does that compare to what I did last year? Because remember, gals and guys and gals, we are not in competition with people out there. You are only in competition with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah. You ain't know I could sing, did you? You ain't know I could sing. But yeah, you are only in competition with the man in the mirror. And because you're only in competition with yourself, what can you do this year to help your best self come forward? How can you outdo yourself from 2021? Well, how is 2022 you leveling up from 2021, standing on the shoulders and eve of 2021? All we've been through, we have endured a pandemic or a pandemic, however you come down on this. We have endured um, lockdowns. We have endured recessions. We have endured all of these things. And we are, for those of us, again, shout out to my health, God, and my immune system, Lord. Thank you for keeping me. And I don't take that lightly, because people are getting COVID. And people are not just, people getting it who have been vaxxed on vax on vax on vax on vax, and they're getting it. And so I am humbled, and I really, shout out to God and my immune system for holding it down. So if you're with me, right, we're getting ready to go into 2022. And as we move into 2022, I want to prepare you and give you some nuggets in ways that in how I've been preparing myself. So as I'm going through my New Year exercise, these are 8 things that you should look out for, that you should consider in your business, in your life. And the first, number 1 on my list, I was going to share it with you, but when I pulled up the slide, but it didn't come out right. So I think I'm going to have to do PowerPoints when I want to share that kind of information with you. So, but I digress. Just bear with me. I'm going to speak it to you. And so if you want this information again, you can just, as wonderful as here, it's going to always exist in the internet world. So you can just watch the video again. But before I dive into this, if you are looking to grow your money, please check out flynubianmoney.com. If you're looking to better manage your business, please check out flynubianbusiness.com. You can always find me, Marye Dean Esquire, online at thewallstreetlawyer.com. And I am excited to say one of the projects that I've been working on, my baby, like a mother births children. And I've never really given real birth to children. So I am really excited to be bringing to you my baby, blackwallstreet.com. It's the first time I'm going live with my banners. You can see my whole little banner in the box all around me, looking all pretty and stuff. blackwallstreet.com. My book, endorsed by the great Ayanna Van Zandt. I call her the godmother of soul. She said, "Don't call me that. That's Aretha Franklin, girl." But no, I'd say she's the godmother of soul, the kind of soul that matters. And she endorsed my book, blackwallstreet.com, How to Build a Thriving Black Business Using the Laws of the Universe. And next year, I will be bringing the course full on to you, this baby that I've nurtured. I poured all kind of resources, from contracts to how-tos to charts to everything that I could think of to help you grow your Black business and to make more money, because I believe that Black wealth is critical to Black power. Okay, so number 1 on my list is, have you planned your year? Okay, we all know that if you do not plan to succeed, you plan to fail. And while I am an intuitive spiritual being, and I believe in, what they say, man plans and God laughs, right? We all have all heard that. But it's a co-creation process. And so I believe, that's why not just have you planned your year, but you may have to meditate. And the way I plan my year, because I'm intuitive, right? I like to follow God, and I like to leave that space open for God to do what He do in my business, and just kind of, I like, and I'm surprised. Oh, you got this for me. Didn't even know it. Thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. So I really get into that. So how do you reconcile the intuitive part of you that wants to just follow and the flow and go with the flow of life, so that you can be led by the Spirit? And how do you temper that with planning, putting pen to paper, pen to calendar, or now in the digital world, calendaring these things? How do you reconcile the two? So for me, a person who likes to go with the flow and follow the wind, the way I reconcile that is when I say, have you planned your year? Keep it in mind, have you blocked off your special days, such as staff appreciation, picnic, holidays? This is what I do. And so following those, that your birthday is not going to be this different from year to year. Your birthday is the same day every year. So are you going to do something for your birthday? Mother's Day is the same day every year. New Year's is the same day. Christmas is the same day every year. Thanksgiving is the same day every year. So if there are certain events and things that line up in harmony with your business, you might want to think about those things right now and put those things on the calendar. For instance, now we're going into the new year. This is a wonderful time. Everybody wants to improve themselves at the top of the year. New year, new me. New year, new me. New year, new me. New year, new new me. New year, new me. New year, new me. New me. Okay, so no. So that makes it a wonderful time for people. If you are a personal trainer, if you like work out with people, if that is your business, this is a wonderful time to kickstart, to sell a new product, to sell a new package, to sell a new challenge. It's a wonderful time to get people excited. So you want to capitalize on those things, and those are some of the things that you want to put on your calendar. So the number one thing is, have you planned out your year? Have you planned out your 2022? Have you made a rough schedule? I know that blackwallstreet.com is an important brand to me. I launched my book, blackwallstreet.com, at the centennial, the 100-year anniversary of that horrible bombing of the beautiful Black Wall Street. So, I think that I want to do something every May of every year to build back up Black Wall Street, because that is what my brand is. That is what I'm standing on. That I'm standing on that mission. So, what are the dates and key dates that you sorry, got sidetracked. So, what are some key dates that oh, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm so sorry, guys. The comments are coming, and I'm reading the comments, trying to talk to you. So forgive me. I ain't as professional as Dr. Boyce Watkins, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there. Okay, so have you blocked off your special days? Have you calendared your holidays? Have you calendared? For me as an attorney, I have to keep my CLE hours current. They coincide with my birth date. So are those dates on the calendar when I'm going to get my hours? Oh, I am going to be doing another exciting event that I'm very excited about. I'm going to do a live about that too, with 50 Cents, partnering with 50 Cents to mentor students in my urban community in Houston, Texas, that I grew up in. So I'm very excited about that. And I get to do that during Black History Month. So I am really excited about that. So what are some key dates and things that you want to put on the calendar for next year? Have you thought about how you want your business to run and when you'll have these new changes implemented? Are you implementing new changes for the new year? If you are, then when do you expect to have those new changes instituted? Are you going to be, and now that we're in this social world, this social media world, and it's turning into this metaverse, have you calendared or planned out your social media posts for the year, or at least for a month, maybe a couple days, months in advance? Are the posts going to coincide with the holidays? So these are the kind of planning that you can do now to be better prepared, so that you can show up and be your best self in 2022. Special, let's see, family birthdays, special occasions, staff appreciation days. These are just a couple of other things that you may want to calendar for 2022. Your vacation, tax time. We know taxes are due in the spring. So those deadlines are steadily approaching. If you have a business, you may want to do some type of sale around tax time. If you have any type of business, really and truly, you can incorporate these things into your marketing plan. Okay. So the second thing that you may want to look at is going to be, let's see here, is have the laws changed that affect your business coming into 2022? That is something that you should definitely understand. And look, you can ask your attorney. If you don't have one, you can always call me, Marye Dean Esquire, at thewallstreetlawyer.com. I can help you with that. But if you don't, you can also just simply ask Google and see what's out there in your profession. If there are any new laws and legislation or things that are popping up that will affect how you run your business in the next year. So that's something that you may want to look at too as you're moving into 22. Are there any new tax laws that will affect affect your business that you may want to consider? Are there any new if you have any licenses, or have anything changed with your licenses? We've gone through COVID. We're in COVID. We've gone through this pandemic. So has any of that affected the way you maneuver through your business? And or are there any changes that you may want to implement for the upcoming year? So something to consider. So again, if you hit the share and subscribe button, because I'm giving away some nuggets, and this is the home for intelligent Black people. So I want us all to be our best selves. So I'm going to be coming in here, the Wall Street Lawyer, giving back to my people, giving back to you, Ungawa, Black Power in the house. All right. So have you reviewed your state statutes? Right? We went over that. Are there any new case rulings, any new judgments that have come out that affect your career? Okay, so we went over that. Another thing that you want to ask yourself is number 3. Have you joined any local professional associations? Any businesses that you may want to join that to allow you to network, right? We have our family here at the hashtag B1, right? We're all a part of this B1 community. Are there any communities that you can join that will help, that will make networking easy for you? I'm going to tell you a wonderful story about my brother-in-law, because I love him dearly, and he has been very successful in his business. And as we know, business is always people do business with people that they know, like, and trust, always. And so he's gotten all these wonderful contracts with, a chain of restaurants from here to San Antonio and back. And I'm so proud of them in that. But the way he was able to do that is because he went out there and joined these organizations that allowed him to build those networks of relationships and those friendships. And people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So are there any professional associations out there, any brotherhoods, any sisterhoods, any business hoods that you can join and be a part of that will make networking easier for you, that will allow you to get more corporate contracts so that you can expand and grow your business? And if there are, put those on your things to do list for 2022 so you can get it on and popping. And I tell you, and there's one that we are starting at blackwallstreet.com. So, we got the Facebook page, we got the group. And so as we're evolving and growing, I hope that you guys join this bandwagon and not just join the bandwagon because it's the cool and hip thing to do, but it is my goal that it puts more money in your pocket, because that's all I really care about. Because why? Because Black wealth is critical to Black power. So make sure you join those organizations. Anything on your county and local level. Study groups. Are there any study groups that you can join? People that are building, iron sharpens iron. And I'm a loner. I'm a lone wolf. Alphas. We don't necessarily, I guess alphas maybe wolves do moving packs, but I don't know. I'm a loner. Okay. A spiritual person that, solitude is required for your soul, for that connection, for that meditation. You do tend to have to go off and be alone in solitude to pray and meditate and to hear from the other side. So that is, I do a lot of things in my solitude. But every time that I reach out to one of my colleagues, just for, I don't know, sometimes it's just little or nothing. But the information that I receive from them is just so valuable that I cannot overlook it. And so that's the power of a group. We're united, we stand, divided, we fall. So are there any study groups? Are there any people that is moving in the same vein that you're moving in that can help you get there a lot quicker? And not just get there a lot quicker, but you actually enjoy the journey. The journey is a lot more fun. We are social creatures. That's why social media platforms are all the rage, because they allow us to socialize from the convenience of our own home, right? So our car or out in the world, wherever you may be, wherever your phone is, you are. So that's the power of social media. It's only powerful because it allows us to better connect and socialize with one another. So are there any study groups that you can join? That's what B1 is for me, hashtag B1. Number four on our list is, have you planned your revenue and income for the year? Now, that's a big one. That is a big one. If I had my tambourine, I play the drums. Y'all may not know that, but I do play the drums. If I had my tambourine, I would just go, I might have to bring my tambourine in here sometimes. But have you planned your revenue income for the year? Everybody want to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to be a millionaire. I look, and I challenge every client that comes through my door. I make you give me your $1 million formula, right? Because I don't want this to be this pie in the sky pipe dream for you. I don't want this to be this unreasonable, unattainable, big, awesome thing if it ever happened, but whoa, it would never happen to somebody like me. I don't want you to have that perspective. I want you to know that this is it's not that much, right? It's only 1,000 times 1,000. It's not that much. It's not rocket science, right? I surely, when I'm biking now, I would say surely you can do, anybody can do anything for a minute. Anybody can do anything for 15 minutes. So anybody, of course, you can move that amount. That's not a large number. And so when you can tell me based on your product what is your $1 million formula, then then we have then darling, we are definitely arrived. You are definitely, now we're on our way. Now we're cooking. And so that, what is your $1 million formula? Number 4, have you planned your revenue and income for the year? Have you set goals? Have you set goals? What are your goals? Right? What are your goals? And do you have a marketing plan to reach those goals? And look, like I said, we are living in a social world. So your marketing plan can be something as simple as social media marketing, network marketing. The best clients come through the door, word of mouth, right? Your marketing plan can consist of repeats. How are you reaching back out to your old clientele to help foster new clients and new relationships? So have you set your goals? Have you planned your revenue and income for the year? Have you set your goals, and do you have a marketing plan? Do you have an office implementation plan that can handle what you have now? And maybe your goals, if you want to scale your business, do you have a plan for that? Do you have systems in place? The biggest thing that I teach on Black Wall Street is the importance of doing things systematically and the importance of having lift systems in place. That's what I go over in my book. Lift systems, your legal systems, your legal, insurance, financial, and tax systems that every business needs. And I go I go over these systems with you to make sure that your business is set up for success. And if you do not, if you're a new business, it means starting your business off on the good foot, on the right foot the first time, and scaling from there. And if you're an existing business, we do what I call a lift audit. And I go in and examine what your systems you have in place. And then we fill in the holes that may exist. If you don't have holes and you're doing everything perfect, then great. But if you do have holes that need to be filled, then we'll work on that. Okay. So we got number 4. Have you planned? I'm going to say it one more time for everybody in the back. Have you planned your revenue and income for the year? Have you set goals? Do you have a marketing plan? Do you have an office implementation plan? Do you have an education plan? Right? Because knowledge is power, and you can't just be out there. For most of us, we are first generational entrepreneurs. You may be a second, a third generation entrepreneur, but you may be a first generation business person. How are you going to scale that mom and pop shop to become a 7-figure business? So do you have an education plan in place? Because again, knowledge is power. And you can, there's this thing of working hard. I talked to someone the other day, and he's, he wants to be a millionaire, and he's got 5 streams of income, which is great. I don't knock your streams of income, but are any of those 5 streams of income, can any of those be scaled to 7 figures, or all of them just based on your own personal time, right? So do you have an education plan that will allow you to work smarter, not harder? Okay. The number 5, the 5th thing on our list today. Look, if you're looking to grow your business, please check out flynubianbusiness.com. If you're looking to better manage your money, please check out flynubianmoney.com. You can always find me, Marye Dean Esquire, online at thewallstreetlawyer.com. And we're going to get back into this. So let's see. We got Marvin Ray. I want to give some shout outs from Huntsville. Alabama B1 with Brother Breezy. All right there. All right there. Okay. We got let's see. All right. So number 5 on the list. Do you know who your ideal client is? I want you to go into 2022 knowing who your ideal client is. Who is your target market? Do you know who your target market is? And I'm not, look, and here's the thing for me. I understand that it takes, because we as black people have been brainwashed and told that we are worthless, and we have been discounted and dismissed, that we don't think that marketing to each other is a sustainable business model. And I've had, clients, I have clients that come to me. I work with a lot of heavy investors on Wall Street. And my investors rely on me to do the due diligence homework on these companies to determine whether or not these companies are, number one, worth the dollar amount, right? If it's a sound investment, are they a legitimate company? Are the licenses current? Are the paperwork current? What are the most recent bank statements? The whole business, evaluating this business's health. So I do that. And so then once the company makes it through all of those hurdles, right? They've jumped through all of those hoops. The next thing, so now I'm just being asked my personal opinion. Should I give them the money? What you think? Should I give them the money or not? And are you excited to work with them? That's another one, right? Because we are a business team. Business is a team sport. And as the attorney, I play my role on my corporate clients team to make sure that they can make more money. That's the goal. Just, where's show me the money. That's all. That's all our bottom line. But for me, as a hashtag B1, that has to be tempered with the heart and the soul. And so when I'm asked, am I excited about this company? Should we work with this company? And look, black people, so I always want to, put black people first. But what turns me off about a company is when they don't want to cater to black people first. And I'm sorry, but I cannot get excited about you or your business if you're not B1. And that's because I am B1, and that is my mission, and that's all I really care about. So I can't say, unless I think that unless my client, they can invest whatever they want to invest. It's your money. You can invest it however you see fit. But if you're going to ask me my opinion, and am I excited to want to work with this company now and come in and be their legal department and help you guys grow this particular business. If they're not about the business of black people, then I can't be excited about them. And when someone says that to me, little do he know, maybe if he said that he wanted to make this for black people, FUBU, if he was on some FUBU about it, that I could have been excited about it. But beyond that, I was not impressed. So I was not impressed. B1 would have impressed me, but I hope that it's not, get a niche, cater to a niche. And because the truth is, let's be very clear. The entire world, while you want to cater to the entire world out there in business land, in the capitalist America world land, right? Hashtag this is America. While you think that you can go get all of the clients out there in the world and all of the customers out there in the world, the truth is all of those people do not want to work with you. They don't. They don't. And and everybody is not going to appreciate your flavor and what you bring to the table. Everyone else can't, if I don't, and you know what comes to my mind is, I don't know if you've seen this with Denzel Washington that was going viral, and someone asked him, what's the difference between having a black director and a non-black director? Is it just color? Could a non-black director? No, it's not color. It's not skin color. It's culture. Culture. It's culture. Whereas someone who does not, how can you direct it if you don't know what it smells like when the hot comb hits the hair? in the kitchen on a Sunday morning. You don't know that there is a smell to that. So how can you bring that kind of life to your art and your picture? And so keep that in mind when you think about catering to a niche or having a niche for your particular field. It's okay to cater to a niche, because the truth is you can't, no, the whole world does not want to do business with you anyway, because the whole world cannot appreciate your unique skill set, your unique gifts. But there is an audience out there who does appreciate your southern drawl, your slang, your this, the way you do that. It's a southern, it's a group out there that like you the way that you are and want everything that you got. Real talk, real talk. And so what happens when you learn to tailor your product for a particular niche, a narrow niche, and say, this is who I'm going to cater to. The power in that is that now I can direct all of my marketing towards you. I can talk directly to you. I don't have, and so when you hear the message, you feel a connection to the messaging, because there's this overwhelming feeling that this was made just for me. And it's Black people who are always complaining that we don't have anything that is made just for us. Do we expect other people to bring that to us when we are not willing to give that to us? Does it make sense? Does it? No, it doesn't. So I am about my house. I am about taking care of my house. I find the value, I understand the value in niche marketing. I understand the value in having a niche market. And I've chosen my B1 niche market. And I've even been told that, you may even want to simplify it even more and say not just Black entrepreneurs, but maybe female Black entrepreneurs. And I'm sure that when the ladies go, the men will come too. But I was told this by a publicist the other day. So, there, you just can't go wrong with narrowing your message and catering to a niche market. So number 5, who is your client? Generically, what is your market? Knowing your market specifically in each engagement, have you I clearly identified your ideal client, not just your client, but your ideal client, from income on down, make habits on down. That way you can tailor your messaging directly to them. Have you determined how you will resolve conflicts with potential clients, which is a big one? Ding, ding, ding. That's a big one too. If I had my tambourine would be going, but that's a huge one. Have you determined how you will resolve conflicts with potential clients? This is a big one, because you win repeat, I don't know what percentage it is, but it's a very large percentage of your business is going to be repeat business. Not just initial business, but repeat business. Okay. And so how do you get repeat? You get repeat business through excellent customer service. Not just being perfect, because we're human, right? To err is human, and to live is to divine. But no, to err is human. It is to be expected. I am an attorney, and I am the first to understand that, look, I am not perfect. But what makes me perfect is that I aspire to be. And that if I see a typo in something, I correct it. Right? If I make a mistake, I dock myself, which forces me to live at a higher standard. But I'm an attorney, right? I am sworn into the bars of the State Bar of Texas, as well as the State Bar of New York. So I have a standard that I have to always adhere to. It really surprises me, because other people don't have these same standards. And so it feels like everyone else doesn't, I don't know, don't adhere to these same kind of rules, but I do. My word is my bond. And and excellence is the name of the game. And the way you are perfect as humans, as a human being who errs, how do you become perfect? Is that you always correct yourself. So have you determined how you will resolve any potential client conflicts? That's a very important one. How will you ensure that you don't take the wrong kind of clients and customers? That's another one, because your time is one of your most valuable resources in your business. Time. Time is almost more valuable than money, because money is renewable. You can always get more money, but you will never be able to get more time. You can't get that time back. So that's why I'm so happy that you guys are spending your time with me right now. Yeah, yeah. So if you're looking to grow your business, please check out flynubianbusiness.com. If you're looking to grow your money, please check out flynubianmoney.com. You can always find me, Marye Dean Esquire, online at thewallstreetlawyer.com. Yep. And again, we'll be really coming into the new year, kicking it hard with blackwallstreet.com, so that you can all see what I've been waiting and preparing, all just for you, my Black entrepreneurs out there. So let's get back to this. So we went through 1 through 5. 5 is knowing who's your ideal customer, who's your ideal client, and how are you going to handle conflicts with them? Have you determined how you're going to market to them? How will you feel comfortable enough to turn away the other cases? How will you make sure that you don't take the wrong kind of clients in case? For I say cases, so because I'm doing the same homework assignment that I'm giving to you, and so this is how do I make sure I take the right cases, because all money is not good money. Right? Just because it's green and fold don't mean I need it in my spirit. So definitely you don't take everything. Just like as a lady, you don't date everybody, can't come to the party. So you got to know your value, and in knowing your value, you got to be able to return some people away. You can't service everybody. So how will you differentiate? What is your ideal customer? How will you make that determination? Okay. Number 6 on our list. Is there anything in your business or your life that needs to be cleaned up? This is a great one as well, going into the new year. Out with the old, in with the new. You don't want to take 2021's baggage and garbage with you. Oh, I made a rhyme. Out with the old, in with the new. You don't want to take 2021 with you. Okay. Don't quit your day job, Mary. Don't quit your day job. Ooh, but I digress. I made a rhyme. I might be next Nicki Minaj. No, I'm just playing. Okay. But no, is there anything that needs to be cleaned up in your life and in your business that you don't want to take into 2022? You don't want to be the bag lady. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. Okay, I can't really sing either. I can't rap and I can't sing, but I can definitely lawyer. And in my lawyering, I will tell you, you do not want to bring old baggage into your new future. Your future 2020, 2022 is like a shiny new penny. It is full of so much hope, optimism. It can grow to so many, billions. That penny can grow to billions and billions of dollars. And that's what I want for you. So I don't want you bringing in old news. Okay. Don't bring me no bad news. Are there calls, phone calls? Okay. Such as, how do you clean up 2021? Such as, are all calls answered or returned in a timely and professional manner? Are there people, or do you have old clients and customer situations that you need to close out before the end of the year? That's something, that we do as an attorney. I've always done that. We always do the holidays. We're slow, and we're literally trying to close out cases, getting them off my docket, off the plate, getting these clients up, get you ready to go. You done, finished. Yep, problem solved, going on about your business, going on into the new year. So we're just closing them out so that we can go into the new year with that space and opportunity for God to do what he does best. Make it rain. Okay, so is there anything, calls need to be answered, all client matters handled in a timely and efficient manner? Are you doing good work? Oh, I love this one too. I love all of them. I wrote them all for you. I love you, darling. No, are you doing good work or work that should be delegated? Big one, good one. Are you doing good work or work that should be delegated? When I talk about work that should be delegated, look, I know when you're starting out, money might be tight and you tend to do a lot of things yourself in your business. But if you could free up your time and give those non-money making tasks to the people that pay someone else to do them, that frees you up, right, to go do what you do best, which is what? Make money in your business. You cannot go bring in clients if you are building your own website. You cannot go bring in clients if you are out there playing lawyer, right? And so, look, if you have to do that economically, I understand. And that is one of the reasons why I made the course that I created for blackwallstreet.com. Stay tuned. I made this course so that if money is an issue for you, you can have that one-on-one support, right? From a distance through this course. I'm excited about that. I can't wait for it to fully get here. It's here already. But I'm gonna take. I want to take a group through it. So I'll let you know when we start the group enrollment process. But back to this: are you doing good work or work that should be delegating? And number 7 on the list, that was 6. Is there anything in your office that in life that needs to be cleaned up? Number 7 is, are you expecting a good year? Who's expecting a good year? I'm expecting a good year. Are you expecting a good year? I'm expecting a really good year because I've been a really good girl. Yes, I have. So are you planning to meet your expectations, and how? Right? Business is a team sport. Are you working with new team members that are going to make sure you make hit your success goals? Are you going to be working with the coach? Have you found a coach that you'd like to work with? If you're looking for a coach, I am definitely one. Mary Dean Esquire here at the wallstreetlawyer.com, and that's what blackwallstreet.com is all about. So if you're looking for a coach, we'll get into that. Are you implementing any of your plans, and are you starting to implement them now? Right? And number 8, the last one on the list is everything that we went through, are all of these goals in writing? Are all of these details in writing? Because when you write it down, now you make it real. If you don't write it down, it's not real. It's up there in la la land. Ideas. This is a reason why ideas cannot be trademarked. Your idea is you can't copyright an idea. You can't trademark an idea. Your idea does nothing until you make that idea into something real. And so this is, making it into something real is writing it down. Write it down. The emotion of writing it down is part of manifesting. So write it down. Are all of these things in writing? And if they're not, make sure that they are. Look, if you missed those, please go back through 1 through 8. Let me give you a quick little recap of 1 through 8 without the ad libs. Let's see. Number 1, have you planned out your year, your special days, your calendar, your birthdays, your holidays, client deadlines, client sales, marketing and promotion, social media posts? Have you planned out your year? That's number 1. Number 2 is, have you reviewed the laws? Have the laws changed in your business that is going to affect how your business has to operate in 2022? If you don't have a lawyer like me handy that you can talk to, you can always ask good old Google, and good luck with that. Or you can, double back to a lawyer and have a conversation with your business coach, thewallstreetlawyer.com. Okay, so are there any new cases and judgments that you need to take into consideration? Number 3, have you joined any local professional associations, county, local bar section? For me, it's the bar. I'm an attorney, right? This is my homework assignment for me. Okay, but are there organizations out there that you can join, study groups, professional associations that are relating to your business, or places where you may actually find clients and customers where you can network? Have you planned your revenue and income for the year? This is number 4. Planning your revenue and income for the year, meaning, have you set your goals? Do you have a marketing plan? Do you have a money plan? Do you have an office implementation plan? How will you handle the overflow? Have you reviewed? Do you have an education plan? Because knowledge is power. You're going to work smarter, not harder. How are you going to make sure that you're doing that? So number 5 is, who is your ideal client? Do you know who your ideal client is? Have you mapped out what your target market is? Have you mapped out some of the language and lingo that you will use to communicate to this target market? What is your market? Do you know specifically in each engagement? Have you clearly identified your client? Have you determined how you resolve client conflicts with potential client conflicts? How will you ensure that you don't take the wrong kind of clients? Are you going to have a screening process? Are you going to, or is everybody fair game? How will you feel comfortable knowing that you can turn away some clients? Because all money is not good money, and I don't want y'all out there pimping yourself. This is not prostitution. This is business, right? We are not No, no, y'all not. We just not. I'm not gonna even throw anybody else under the bus. This is just be hashtag B1. This is the home for intelligent Black people. So we just gonna act accordingly. Okay. Um, Number 6, is there anything in your business or life that needs to be cleaned up? Are there any clients that you need to check up on? Are there any phone calls that you need to make? Anybody that you need to return phone calls for? Etc. Etc. Clean it all, clean it up, get it all together because we're going into 2022, new year, new me. Okay, are you expecting a great year? Are you planning to meet these expectations? And are you implementing any of these plans? Do you have this plan in writing? Right? Are you going to have a run when you're big business? Do you have a real business plan? And I'm not talking about a business plan on paper with this wonderful mission statement and all this other crap, which having a clear mission statement is important and all well and good. But I mean, right down to, I know this is my $1 million formula. This is how I'm going to meet it. I need to make this many phone calls, or I need to spend this much on marketing. And if I have this many clients, then I have this much of an income. That is what I'm talking about. And number 8 on the list is everything in writing. Make sure it's all right written down, because that is also a form of manifestation. To write it down makes it real and clear. It's something poetic about that. So is it in writing? Again, if you're looking to grow your business, please check out flynubianbusiness.com. If you're looking to better manage your money, please check out flynubianmoney.com. You can always find me, Marye Dean Esquire, online at thewallstreetlawyer.com. And I hope that helped you. I hope that this is going to help you go into the new year on the good foot, because it's about to go down. All right, I'm out. Good night.